Konnichiwa, watashi wa nama Eva Dana desu. And just in case you didn't know what that meant, hi, I'm Dana and you're currently watching In and Out KL here on her.tv. Now, when it comes to food, Hokkaido is definitely a place where you'll be spoilt for choice. I mean, there's ramen, there's seafood like sea urchin, crab, fish, and of course desserts like soft serve ice cream. Sounds amazing, right? But you know what? Fret not, you don't have to pack all of your bags and head on over to Japan because today we're going to be having a taste of Japan right here, right now. We're checking out all the good stuff here at the East Hokkaido Japan Fair happening at Mitsui Outlet Park. I recently got back from Hokkaido. I'm having major withdrawals and you know what? The smell of the food that's coming from the kitchen. Oh, the smell of the food. It's calling me, guys, so let's not waste any time. Let's go! So now I have Fiqrie with me here. Hi Fiqrie, how are you doing?
Hello, dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. It means, hi, I just met you, please take care of me well. That's what you say when you meet someone new in Japanese.
Wow, I see someone has been practicing because I heard that you're going to Japan.
I am. I'm going to Kyoto and Osaka next month, and I've also lived in Japan for a year. I live in Fukuoka for 6 months, Tokyo for 6 months, and I also emceed the Japan Expo recently where I met Pikotaro.
Wow.
Apple pan guy. Yeah.
What is your favorite Japanese food?
I like cold soba with torikarage and also ramen, sushi, sashimi. I eat Japanese food like every week.
What's the most interesting thing you've ever experienced?
Well, the food is amazing to begin with, and people are so friendly and nice. And the thing about Tokyo is that whenever you walk around the city area, they will pass you free tissues, so you'll never run out of tissues when you're in Tokyo. That's for sure.
Hi, Faiz.
Hi, konnichiwa.
Oh, konnichiwa. So I heard that you were recently in Hokkaido sometime last year.
Yeah, I was there last December and it was one of the best experiences ever.
Well, speaking of experiences, what would you say was your favorite experience in Hokkaido?
I have two, definitely for the snow. I went there because of the snow, skiing and everything. And obviously the food as well, the seafood, wow, amazing.
What would you say was your favorite meal in Hokkaido?
Definitely the crabs. The crabs are very fresh there. This one dish, it's called ikura. Ikura means salmon egg. It's very delicious. You should give it a try. If you go to Hokkaido, you get a big bowl of ikura. So I'm salivating.
You're making me salivate too. That sounds really amazing. Okay, so now that we're at the East Hokkaido Japan Fair, what is your favorite all-time Japanese food?
I love sushi because it's really fresh even though you eat a little, but you feel so full afterwards.
Any specific sushi that you love the most?
Sashimi.
I think everybody loves sashimi. Well, what is your favorite Japanese food?
So far, I've tasted goju rolls that got rice inside. So far, I rasa yang tu je I makan kot.
You mean you don't really eat Japanese food all that much?
No.
Girl, you don't know what you're missing out on. But you know what? I think at the food tasting later, you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Oh my god. I supposed to eat Japanese food later?
Yep, you're going to be digging into some great Japanese food, and I'm pretty sure your mind's going to be changed after this.
Alright.
Alright guys, I think it's the part that everybody has been waiting for, the food sampling. Alright, so what you guys are digging into right now is essentially salmon with mentai. So it's a little bit spicy from what I heard.
It's not that spicy actually. It's not too bad. It tastes really good.
I can taste the spiciness and it's a bit salty.
A bit salty, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think it goes well with either bread or rice, right? Yeah.
I think it's gonna be
A little bit,
spicy. Are you a big fan of spicy food, Rose? No. Okay, let's give it a try. Shall we?
Dig in!
I can definitely taste the salmon and the spice as well. There's a little bit of aftertaste, a bit spicy towards the end. She cannot stand the heat. Are you okay? Have a little bit more. This is good. This is really good. It's a bit salty, but if you have it with rice, it balances out the saltiness.
I think this taste is good.
I think you're gonna change your mind after you finish all this.
Alright, so what you guys are trying now is essentially a savory fish. And the sauce is actually ginger and shoyu.
who would like to try Japanese food, like the Malay especially, you can start with this because it's a bit similar to ikan kicap.
And it is actually sorry fish.
Sorry. Okay. Alright, sorry.
It's supposed to be a little salty sweet.
I think this is good for you because it's not too spicy. Is it good?
Macam normal je rasa dia.
Okay. It's sweet.
Macam Malay food.
Right. Tastes like sardine, but a little bit sweeter.
Alright guys, so the next dish, I think Faiz, you've been dying for this.
I love this one. Can I take it home?
We could ask. So I'm pretty sure that you're no stranger to this, but Rose, this is ikura. And ikura is actually salmon roe. And now what's special about this is that normally in Japan, for salmon roe, the way they marinate it is that they sprinkle salt all over it. But in Hokkaido, they specially marinate it in shoyu sauce.
I've tasted this before when I was in Hokkaido last year. You know, the best thing about this ikura for me is that you have to take it individually, then put it into your mouth and let it pop. Mmm. Is it good?
Good.
It like dissolves in your mouth.
You don't even get to sink your teeth into it.
It's so much fun to eat because like it pops in your mouth.
I can tell that you guys are really enjoying this. Alright guys, so that looks very, very interesting. How about you guys have a go at it? This is shishamo. Shishamo is actually cod roe, smelt, and salmon wrapped in sea kelp.
Hey, it's pretty sweet. I think it would taste like the texture is actually not like, I thought it'd be slimy going down your throat.
It's a bit chewy, not chewy, but it's
There's structure to it.
Yes,
You boleh gigit.
It's very interesting. It kind of tastes a bit sweet. Texture, it's very glutinous. It's a bit berkanji. There's fish inside. The fish rasa macam it's exactly about the same as this one.
Alright Nisha, so earlier you mentioned desserts, and now that you guys are done trying everything, we have dessert here, which is essentially a biscuit. And inside the biscuit, it's actually pumpkin and peanuts.
Oh.
This reminds me of, you tahu this time-time kita budak kecil yang biskut yang macam ni.
Biskut kacang yang
Yang apa tu wrap dalam putih, balut putih tu.
apa nama dia?
This is exactly like this.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean like
Biskut kacang tapi luar dia macam ada there's like a layer of skin, right?
dia macam crispy kan?
But you don't see the layer of oh, is at the bottom part of the biscuit.
Okay, this one I really like.
Macam biskut raya dia ni.
Raya.
It's really crunchy. The lower part is actually like there's a bit of a skin texture. Yeah.
In the middle, yeah.
There are biscuits, and these biscuits contain pumpkin and peanuts.
But you guys have to taste the tea first. It's very interesting. It has that, for me personally, it tastes like potatoes.
You know what, Faiz? It's actually very funny that you mentioned it because this tea actually has potatoes and artichoke inside.
Really? Alright, interesting. So, let's dig in. So I can really taste the peanut. The bottom is quite crunchy, right? You can actually hear the crunch.
Biscuit.
Tastes like one of those putu kacang. When we were growing up, you know, putu kacang. Perfect way to end the meal. We've done it. So, you still tak suka my Japanese food ke?
I'm not sure. Tapi biscuit dia sedap lah.
Alright guys, so you've heard it from them. The food here is absolutely amazing. So if you have not tried Hokkaido food, not Japanese food, specifically Hokkaido food, then you have to come down here to the East Hokkaido Japan Fair, happening now until the 12th of November here at Mitsui Outlet Park, because seriously guys, the food is sedap gila. That's all we have for you today. You're watching In and Out KL here on her.tv. I'm Dana, and I'll see you next time. Bye!